Studies Session 12, Prevention of Delinquency in Teenage Years. Introduction. Like early childhood interventions, delinquency prevention programs started in the teenage years also play an important role in an overall strategy to reduce juvenile delinquency. This study session therefore examines the 5 main delinquency prevention approaches targeted at teenagers, such as mentoring, school-based programs, job training, comprehensive community-based programs, and after-school programs. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. Describe at least 4 delinquency prevention approaches. 1. Prevention approaches to delinquency. The 5 main delinquency prevention approaches in the teenage years are discussed below. 1.1. Mentoring. Mentoring programs usually involve non-professional volunteers spending time with young people at risk of delinquency, dropping out of school, school failure, and other social problems. Mentors behave in a supportive, non-judgmental manner while acting as role models at risk teenager. Orwell, 1995. McCord, Spards, and Crowell, 2001. There are 2 mentoring programs for many years in all parts of the United States. 1. Juvenile Mentoring Program, JUMP, and 2. Quantum Opportunities Program, QOD. Juvenile Mentoring Program, JMP. This program has been supported by the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, OJJDP, for many years in U.S. The program relies on responsible and caring adults to volunteer their time as mentors to young people who are exposed to some risk factors, including delinquency, dropping out of school, and problems in school. Mentors work one-on-one with young people. Although research has shown that mentoring and other types of delinquency prevention programs offered in group settings, particularly for high-risk youths, may end up causing more harm than good. By offering these types of programs in groups, young people who are more chronically involved in delinquency may negatively affect those who are marginally involved in delinquency. Dishon, McCord, and Pauline, 1999. Siegel, Welsh, and Senna, 2003. Quantum Opportunities Program, QOP, one of the most successful mentoring programs in preventing juvenile delinquency, is the Quantum Opportunities Program, QOP. The main goal of the program was to improve the life course opportunities of disadvantaged, at-risk youths during the high school years. The program ran for 4 years and was designed around the provision of 3 quantum opportunities. 1. Educational activities, peer tutoring, computer-based instruction. 2. Service activities, volunteering with community projects. 3. Development activities, curricular focused on life and family skills and college and career planning. Incentives in the form of cash and college scholarships were offered to students for work carried out in these 3 areas. These incentives served to provide short-term motivation for school completion and future academic and social achievement. Staff also received cash incentives and bonuses for keeping youths involved in the program. Allen, 1999. Siegel, Welsh, and Senna, 2003. 1-2. School-based programs for teens. There are 2 main types of these programs. 1. Positive action through holistic education, PATHE, and 2. Violence prevention curriculum for adolescents, VPCA. Project PATHE. This is a comprehensive program used in secondary schools to reduce school disorder and aims to improve the school by increasing students' bonds to the school, increasing their self-concept, and improving educational and occupational attainments. These improvements will reduce juvenile delinquency. PATHE focuses on 4 elements: strengthening students, commitment to school, providing successful school experiences, encouraging attachment to the educational community, and increasing participation in school activities by increasing students' sense of belonging and usefulness. The project seeks to promote a positive school experience. Gottfredson, 2001. Violence Protection Curriculum for Adolescents. High school students in a number of locations across the country in U.S. receive this program through health education classes. The curriculum was designed to do 5 main things in the following order. A. Provide statistical information on adolescent violence and homicide. B. Present anger as a normal, potentially constructive emotion. C. Create a need in the students for alternatives to fighting by discussing the potential gains and losses from fighting. D. Have students analyze the precursors to a fight and practice avoiding fights using role play and videotape. E. Create a classroom ethos that is nonviolent and that values violence prevention behavior. Larson, 1994. The curriculum was administered in 10 sessions. The sessions were very interactive between the teacher and the students, relying on many different techniques, including brainstorming and role-playing. Like many school-based delinquency prevention programs, the violence prevention curriculum was concerned with reducing delinquency, specifically fighting in schools and in the larger community. An evaluation of the program in 4 major urban areas showed that fighting had been significantly reduced among the young people who attended the sessions compared to a control group that did not receive the curriculum. Larson, 1994, Siegel, Welsh, and Senna, 2003. 1.3. After-school programs. 3 out of 4 mothers with school-age children are employed, and 2/3 of them work full-time. Because of this, there is a growing need for after-school programs. Today, after-school options include childcare centers, tutoring programs at school, dance groups, basketball leagues, and drop-in clubs. Research shows that young children ages 5 to 9 and those in the low-income neighborhood gain the most from after-school programs, showing improvement in work habits, behavior with peers and adults, and performance in school. Young teens who attend after-school activities achieve higher grades in school and engage in less risky behavior. Executive Summary, 1999, Siegel, Welsh, and Senna, 2003. One of the most successful after-school programs in preventing delinquency and substance abuse is provided by Boys and Girls Clubs in America, which was founded in 1902. Boys and Girls Clubs, BGC, provide programs in 6 main areas. 1. Cultural enrichment. 2. Health and physical education. 3. Social recreation. 4. Personal and educational development. 5. Citizenship and leadership development. 6. Environmental educations. The usual services of BGCs, which include reading classes, sports, and homework assistance, were offered, as well as a program to prevent substance abuse, known as SMART Moves, self-management and resistance training. This program targets the specific pressures that young people face to try drugs and alcohol. It also provides education to parents and the community at large to assist young people in learning about the dangers of substance abuse and strategies for resisting the pressures to use drugs and alcohol. Schenck, Orlandi, and Co., 1992. Overall, after-school recreation represents a promising approach to preventing juvenile delinquency. It works because it engages young people in productive, fun, and rewarding activities. For some young people, this is enough to keep them occupied and out of trouble. These programs are also successful in reducing delinquency because they instill in young people important messages about the downsides of drug use and gang membership. 1.4. Job training. Having a job means having money to pay for necessities as well as to spend on leisure activities. Job training programs improves the chances of obtaining jobs in the legal economy and thereby may reduce delinquency. The developmental stage of transition to work is difficult for many young people coming from a disadvantaged background, having poor results in school or perhaps dropping out of school and having some involvement in delinquency can all pose difficulties in a steady, well-paid job in early adulthood. McCord, Spads, and Crowell, 1999. Programs like the two described below are concerned not only with providing young people employable skills, but also with them overcome some of these immediate problems. The two job training programs include 1. Job Corps, and 2. Youth Build, USA, all are in the United States. Job Corps. This is the best known and largest job training in the United States, which was established in 1964 as a training program for disadvantaged, unemployed youths. This program was established to reduce dependence on social assistance and a reduction in delinquency, which would occur as a result of empowering at-risk youth to achieve stable, long-term employment opportunities. Scotchett, Bogart, and Glazerman, 2000. Job Corps' main goal is to improve the employability of participants by offering a comprehensive set of services that largely includes vocational skills training, basic education, the ability to obtain graduate equivalent degrees, and health care. Job Corps is provided to young people between the ages of 16 and 24 years. Most of the young people enrolled in the program are at high risk of substance abuse, delinquency, and social assistance dependency. Youth Build, USA. Another job training program for disadvantaged, unemployed youths is Youth Build, USA, started in 1978 by a group of young people in New York City. The focus of the program is on building or renovating affordable housing, and through this young people learn skills in carpentry and construction. Youth Build also provides educational services, for example, to achieve a high school certificate or prepare for more higher education, and promotes the development of leadership skills. Hernandez, 2001. 1.5. Comprehensive community-based programs. Experimentation with comprehensive community-based delinquency prevention programs began as early as the 1930s with Shaw and McKay's Chicago Area Project. The Mobilization for Youth program of the 1960s is another example of this type of initiative to prevent juvenile delinquency. Neither of these programs was found to be overly successful in reducing delinquency, but few of these types of programs have been evaluated. One contemporary example of a comprehensive community-based delinquency prevention program that has been evaluated is the Children at Risk CAR program. CAR was set up to help improve the lives of young people at high risk for delinquency, gang involvement, substance abuse, and other problem behaviors. It was delivered to a large number of young people in the poor and high-crime neighborhoods of 5 cities across the country in U.S. It involved a wide range of preventive measures, including case management and family counseling, family skills training, tutoring, mentoring, after-school activities, and community policing. A study of all 5 cities showed that 1 year after the program ended, the young people who received the program, compared to a control group, were less likely to have committed violent delinquent acts and to have used or sold drugs. Other beneficial results for those in program included less association with delinquent peers, less peer pressure to engage in delinquency, and more positive peer support. Arel, Kavanagh, and Sridharan, 1999. Siegel, Welsh, and Senna, 2003. Study session summary. In this study session, we explored the 5 main delinquency prevention approaches targeted at teenagers, such as mentoring, school-based programs, job training, comprehensive community-based programs, and after-school programs. End of SOW 307. Thank you for listening.